My version of top 15 sa Best in National Costume sa Miss Grand International 2025. Ito na yung criteria ko. Number 1 is yung creativity, detalyado nga ba at bongga yung pagkakagawa. Number 2 is confidence factor, kung malakas yung stage presence, happy, tsaka proud siya. Number 3 is background story, bakit yun yung ginawa. And yung number 4 is yung execution factor. Ito yung pasabog since MGI ang pinag-uusapan natin. Let's begin kay India. Creativity-wise, parang binitbit niya ang buong India. However, yung execution niya nung una is ang hirap niyang dalhin, no, napakabigat. Yun nga lang kasi meron siyang pasabog factor. Tsaka malalim yung background story ng national costume na to, tapos yung paeg. Kaya in-include ko siya kasi maganda yung ending ng kanyang pag-execute with Nawat's head doon sa loob ng egg. About Panama, they never fail to amaze me with this traditional na peacock style. Lahat ng mga pageant na sinasalihan nila, ganito yung parang authentic or yung signature nila na creations. So no wonder, minsan nakukuha nila yung mga Best in National Costume Awards kasi napaka-creative, malaman talaga, tsaka very detalyado yung historical na heritage ng Panama. For Mexico, na-incorporate yung kanilang mysticism na heritage dito sa kanilang creative na national costume with that mask, tapos yung snake, if I'm not mistaken, tapos yung sombrero nila na talaga namang identity ng Mexicanos. Kaya naman, ang ganda, very intricate din yung pagkakadesign ng kanyang sinuot. For Miss Grand Malaysia, unique din yung national costume design niya, symbolizing yung isang royalty na warrior. So parang warrior princess or warrior queen. So correct me if I'm wrong. And then, bihira silang magkaroon ng ganitong kagandang national costume. So let's also appreciate kung sino yung gumawa nito kasi napakadetalyado kung titingnan mo mabuti yung mga ginawang parts ng kanyang national costume. For Laos, ang galing din ng pagkaka-execute ng kanyang national costume. It's because it symbolizes on how to catch mga spiritual entities, no? So, ito yung isa sa mga ritual na ginawa niya. So, the execution-wise is 100% or more than 100%. May pasabog factor. Ang dami ka talaga makikitang detail tsaka story dito sa national costume niya. Kaya, for Miss Grand Japan, don't be fooled by the simplicity sa kanyang national costume kasi grabe, no, gymnast pala itong gagang to. So nagtabling-tabling siya. The execution wise is talagang mapapa-wow talaga yung judges, especially kapag live audience ka. And then may transition din yung kanyang suot, especially sa last part. So alam mo yon, hindi ka maboboard kapag pinapanood mo si Japan. For Miss Trinidad and Tobago, pinakita niya kung gaano ka-vibrant yung kanilang kultura. So, it represented yung entertainment na heritage ng Trinidad and Tobago with that salsa, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. And grabe yung props na ginawa, no? May pa downdraft or gumalaw din, pasabog. The execution-wise is superb din ang ginawa niya. For Miss Grand Egypt, what I like about this national costume is the symbol of ancient culture or ancient identity ng Egypt noong unang panahon. So we can see here yung parang pakpak ng phoenix, tapos personifying din si Queen Nefertiti. So marami kami ikitang istorya dito sa pagkakagawa ng national costume ni Egypt. Kay Ecuador naman, she is embodying herself as the Queen of Iguanas kasi sakop ng Ecuador yung Galapagos Islands where they are proud to have yung parang very rich in biodiversity such as etong mga iguanas. So, ang galing ng concept kung sino man yung gumawa nito, napaka-unique and it represents how rich yung geological history ng Ecuador. Dito naman tayo kay Vietnam. So, another bonggang pasabog ang ginawa niya with that transitioning na kanyang national costume. So, nag-evolve siya, no? And then, she is also portraying kung gaano ka-importante yung dragon na parang emblem ng Vietnam. Tapos, napaka-colorful ng pagkakagawa ng dress. Alam mo yon, yung nagtra-transition yung mga kulay sa kanyang dress and nagko-complement talaga sila. For me, Thailand is one of the best performers sa national costume. From start to finish, yung execution niya is as in very superb. Talagang with that short amount of time, pinakita niya yung isang part ng Thai culture wherein they are also into mysticism, no? Yung pag-call ng spirits, mga respeto sa mga ninuno nila, yung mga ganyan. And nag-resonate dito sa kanyang national costume from start to finish and ang dami talagang pasabog. Napaka-amazing si Miss Grand Czech Republic with her ballerina bilang isang skill na in-incorporate niya sa kanyang pag-present ng kanilang national heritage, symbolizing the eagle sa kanilang emblem ng country nila, no? Tapos ang linis pa ng pagkakagawa ng kanyang national costume na silver sa harap tapos golden sa likod. So hindi nakakasawang tignan and hindi ka mabobore kay Czech Republic, and isa siya sa mga best performers for me sa national costume. Miss Grand Indonesia is also showing off her rich culture by presenting us with this unique dragon na costume, no? Which is why very diverse ang Indonesia kasi it is a land of fire. So, in my own understanding, isa itong dragon na to sa mga pinaniniwalaan ng unang panahon ng mga Indonesians na siya yung parang punot dulo kung bakit nagkakaroon ng volcanic eruption. However, medyo na-distract lang ako sa kanyang, medyo nahirapan siyang bitbitin, especially using her right hand. Pero overall, okay naman. For Brazil, she is representing the modern pop culture sa national costume with that futuristic na kanyang helmet na nagtatransition from her original face to the face ng F1 racer champion from Brazil. So, makikita natin na sa last part, doon talaga nagkaroon ng very nice impact, no? Nag-change yung face and hindi ka mabobore at napawaw ka talaga sa kanyang eksena. Last but not the least, Philippines. This is one of the masterpieces of Patrick Isorena that helped Emma Tiglao to embody herself as Queen Mayari, the lunar queen that acts as a guardian during the nighttime, which is a local mythology in Pampanga na to protect us from all sorts of evil or perils. While Apolaki naman yung tagapagbantay during the day. So, ang galing ng pagkaka-execute ni Emma, yung energy, the background, and overall, na satisfy ako sa pag-present niya ng national costume. Ito na yung aking observation pagkatapos kong panoorin yung national costume presentation. Mukhang nagle-level up na siya, no? Umaakyat na yung standard niya. Kasi, hindi lang all about sa creation, the background, o kaya, alam mo yung patwitams-twitams lang. Ngayon, may execution factor. Kung meron kang additional skill, kung meron kang additional talent, gamitin mo yon para mas bongga, mas plakado, at meron ka talagang pasawog sa national costume mo. Lalong-lalo na kapag MGI ang pinag-uusapan. Once again, here are my personal top 15 choices for the national costume sa Miss Grand International 2025. So I hope nagustuhan nyo yung mga choices ko and libre light. So that's it guys. Thank you and more pageantry vlogs to come. Mwah!